Deep within the tropical rainforest, life is everywhere. Birds call from the treetops. Insects crawl across leaves. Ants march tirelessly along well-worn trails in search of food. To the untrained eye, it seems like an ordinary day in the jungle. But hidden among the countless living things is a predator unlike any other. It doesn't have claws, it doesn't have teeth, and it doesn't chase its prey. Instead, it waits. This silent hunter is a fungus known as the zombie ant fungus. Invisible spores drift through the warm, humid air, carried by the slightest breeze. Most pass harmlessly through the forest, but occasionally one lands on an unsuspecting ant. The ant continues walking, completely unaware that its life is about to change forever. There is no struggle, no warning, no sign of danger. Yet the infection has already begun. The spore clings tightly to the ant's body, preparing for a remarkable invasion. What follows is one of the most extraordinary and disturbing survival strategies ever discovered in nature. A strategy that transforms an ordinary ant into a tool for the fungus's own survival. And this is only the beginning of the story.
The rainforest is full of dangers. Predators hide in every corner. Snakes wait beneath leaves. Spiders build deadly traps. Birds search for insects from above. But one of the most dangerous hunters isn't an animal at all. It's a fungus. Known as the zombie ant fungus, this parasite begins its life as a microscopic spore drifting through the humid rainforest air. Invisible to the naked eye, these spores float silently through the forest, waiting for the perfect opportunity. And eventually, one lands on an unsuspecting ant. At first, nothing seems unusual. The ant continues its daily routine. It follows trails with its colony. It searches for food. It works alongside thousands of other ants. But something dangerous has already begun. The fungal spore attaches itself to the ant's body and starts to grow. Tiny, thread-like structures penetrate the ant's outer shell and spread throughout its body. Slowly and silently, the fungus expands. Day after day, it grows inside its host. The ant remains alive. It continues working, and the colony has no idea that one of its members has been infected. But beneath the surface, the fungus is preparing for the next stage of its plan. A stage that has fascinated scientists for decades. Behavioral control.
As the infection progresses, the ant begins to change. Its movements become strange. Its behavior becomes unpredictable. Then, something remarkable happens. The infected ant suddenly abandons its colony. Instead of following familiar trails, it wanders into the rainforest alone. Scientists believe the fungus releases chemicals that interfere with the ant's normal behavior. Rather than directly controlling the brain, the fungus appears to manipulate the systems responsible for the movement and decision-making. The result is extraordinary. The ant begins acting according to the needs of the fungus, not itself. It becomes a living vehicle for the parasite, a puppet controlled by an invisible master. The ants start climbing, higher and higher into vegetation, past leaves, past branches, past areas it would normally never visit. This climb is not random.
The fungus is guiding the ant towards the perfect location, a place with ideal humidity, temperature, and airflow. Conditions that will help the fungus reproduce after the ant dies. Eventually, the ant reaches its destination. Then comes one of the most chilling moments in the entire process. The ant bites down onto the underside of a leaf. Its jaws clamp shut with incredible force. Scientists call this death grip. Over the following days and weeks, the parasite continues growing inside the dead ant's body. The lifeless insect remains attached to the leaf, suspended above the rainforest floor. Slowly, a long stalk begins emerging from the back of the ant's head. The fungus is transforming its host into a biological launch platform. As the stalk grows longer, it prepares for its final objective: reproduction.
The fungus has completed its transformation. Now, it is ready to spread its influence across the rainforest once again. For millions of years, this cycle has continued uninterrupted. A tiny fungus silently shaping the lives and deaths of countless ants throughout the rainforest. The Mombi ant fungus reminds us that some of nature's most powerful forces are also the smallest. Hidden beneath the rainforest canopy, an ancient battle continues every day. If you enjoyed this journey into one of nature's strangest mysteries, subscribe and join us for more incredible wildlife stories.
If you love amazing wildlife facts, rare animal discoveries, and nature's hidden secrets, make sure you subscribe to Maraz Wild Echo. Join our growing wildlife community and never miss an adventure.